What's up, Computy, Steph, TV Pixel, Paul's Existence, Digi, Meow. How y'all doing? That was fast. Y'all came quick. How's everybody doing today? How are you, Computy, Steph, Pixel, TV, Paul, Digi? How's audio? How's voice? Muse, what's going on? Hi. Spectrabyte, what up? Another Pixel. Pixels with a Z. Alright, then I'll just say TV for now. Gubu, who summoned me? Who did summon you? It certainly wasn't myself. Hey Shookey, I haven't watched your vids in a while. I was a subscriber back when you hit 1,000. Wow. I'm good, I woke up like an hour ago, but I'm heading out into the world. Best of luck. Thanks for stopping by. Uber Epic Creeper. It's early? Yeah, I thought I just started a bit earlier in case anybody wanted to put in some early submissions, since we're doing submittable photography, submittable digital imagery. I'll submit an image soon. I'll take your time. So there's a link in the description. You can go ahead and submit a photo if you'd like to. We'll open it up. We'll break it down. If it looks like it would be fun to edit, we might even mess around in some pink.net free editable software. But gonna be more of a lax stream. I really need to catch up on your vids. You know, I would personally really appreciate that, Uber Epic Creeper. I would love to hear what thoughts you have, because I've been doing a lot more effort with the videos I create as of recent, but looking at the submission form right now, I'm not seeing any submissions. So if we don't get any more within the next, I would say 5 minutes, I can just go ahead and start yanking some off of my server. But no pressure or anything. Okay, yeah, it's linked up properly. We got new music up. Pixels with the Z, that's right. Make the chat a bit larger. Oh, we got one. Moon Runes. What's up, Moon? I don't know if you're on stream right now. If you are, sorry for not responding to your DM yesterday. To say the least, it was a night of bad decisions. But we'll leave it at that. Alright. Got this image right here. I don't know if y'all noticed, but we're starting fresh. We're starting fresh this year. We got a new form, so we'll just go ahead and do one for the first live stream, Liminal Livestream of the year, because, you know, we've been doing the other games and stuff. It's a web file? Oh. Let's see if I can do this. Second. Boom. This is like that existential liminality, right? At least that's the way I see it. What do we look at? We got chat blowing up here. Yo, what's good? What's up, Jacob? Good to have you, Jacob. Myers? I don't know. I want to say Muse again, but I got roasted for saying Muse last time. How do you pronounce your name? I remember really liking your Rainbow Funhouse image or Funhouse video a lot. I have a lot of videos similar to that where I kind of go over abandoned funhouses that were burned down. There's a playlist on my channel called the Funhouse Collection, and that's like videos specifically similar to that type of style. But I do go over different locations besides funhouses that are similar. So if you want to check that out, it would be much appreciated. Just make sure to leave a comment so I know that it's you, and so I can hear your voice and your thoughts and opinions on it. Shookey, have you had a chance to watch Stand By Me yet? The Stephen King film? I have not. I have to watch a lot of movies for school, and so I kind of not that I don't have time to watch movies, but I really try to do like one movie a day, and because I have to watch so many for school, it's I'm kind of like mentally don't have the capacity to watch other movies if it's not like the front of my brain. But I did watch this movie called Wendell and Wild. I think that's the most recent movie I watched, and I thought it was pretty good. There's a lot going on with it, and it was very long, but I think ambitious is the right word to say it. I don't know if any of you have seen that movie and what your thoughts on it are. Let me just catch up on chat, and then we'll get straight into the image. Hi silly, hola, what's up, Tormaverse? I submitted one, perfect. I would edit something real quick, but it wouldn't be good enough for me to submit. Good morning, what's up, the doctor? Dr. Darkly, the doctor is here. I'm so surprised nobody knows, nobody here who knows Pixel Z. He is my favorite animator channel. I forgot about every week. Sounds like my average audience. I submitted all of mine in the images chat. If you need to open it up there, I submitted like 4. All of them were self-taken. You know what? I think I see that because you have that weird long phone resolution, and I can see that. So that's actually really sick. Oh wait, that is my music. That's right, Titus. We're listening to some Ikiri Industries today. How long are your streams normally? I usually go for about an hour and a half to about 2 hours. Really just depends on how much endurance I have. Okay, that's just beautiful and eerie at the same time. Feels like you're on a late night road trip. Yeah, that's why I mentioned earlier I get that existential feeling from it, because this just reminds me of like when you're driving back from like some sort of function and you have like 3 hours or like 2 hours or something. And it's just, you just know it's just going to be you in that highway, and it feels honestly rather intimate. If you're like with somebody, you know, usually you'll just like sit in silence, or maybe you'll just like play some music in silence, because at that point, you know, everyone's tired, and most people, you know, if you're doing a big carpool, you got like 5 people in the car or something, you know, the people in the back are usually like passed out or sleeping, and then the front 2 people are just hanging out chilling. Sadly, I don't have anything to submit. That's okay. That's okay. We got 4 submissions from Moon. Mooies. Oh, like Louise. Or Ruiz. Okay, yeah. I really should have put that together, but just seeing the M and the U, I really thought it was like a... you know what? It's the image of the cat. I've been having mewing on the mind. So, I'm flattered. I'm very happy. The void vibes. How was everyone doing this morning? You know what? Everyone's been saying they've been doing great, and I love to hear that. It's really great to be doing another Liminal Livestream. Also, where do I submit an image? There's a, form in the description. Watching movies for school actually sounds interesting though. So that's the thing about it, is the movies I find are like, they're not like mainstream blockbusters, obviously. They're more like obscure, older films, and it's very interesting to watch a lot of the classics, to say the least. And you know, you can expect a lot more videos about movies coming out you know, in the future, because I have to write like compare and contrasting essays. Well, that's the style I normally do, and usually a lot of the times with okay, actually I've never done this before. I've only ever done this with the pastel coded violence essay, which I highly recommend checking out that video. It's the most recent video on my channel as of now. That was like an essay I wrote for school like a year ago, and then I just converted it into a video script, and I'm planning on doing that a lot more with a lot of my work. And you know, this is probably like my either second or third like film related class, so expect to see a lot of those coming up. Anyways, I gotta get caught up here. Okay, I gotta watch Wendell and Wild. I don't know if I spelled it correctly. Also, no pressure to stand by me. Oh, I mean, if I was to recommend you a movie like right now, I would definitely not say Wendell and Wild, but I'll get back to you on that, just because, I mean, it's like a fun, cute movie. If you like stop motion or art or an animation, then it's definitely your thing, but it's a bit bloated, to say the least. I don't know. W&W was a bit too convoluted. The whole corporate conspiracy subplot was... No, that was my favorite part about the movie, was the Klaxons conspiracy, because it was just like I mean, it's a real thing, you know. That's why it matters, is because you know, we need to talk about these things. We need to address these things. They're uncomfortable, and that's exactly why it's necessary to talk about it. I thought that was the most interesting part, and it was introduced in the beginning of the movie. That was like the pivotal point of the movie. Literally, the guy is like, no, we're not going to sell to you so you can build your private prisons, and then, you know, you immediately figure out that they were the wrongdoers. That's no spoiler or anything. It's pretty obvious. But anyway, we're here to talk about this stuff and not the absurdities of Wendell and Wild, although we could. But anyways, I would like to jump into the chat down a little bit, just to mention that the Cat of Many Names had made a quick appearance. I don't know if they're still here, but that's someone who hasn't been in the streams in a long time. And it's funny that they're here now, because I was actually going through some of my old videos about 2 days ago, kind of compiling a playlist of my favorite videos that I have for the channel. And I remember there's the Aquatar video, which has a moon in it, and of course the Cat of Many Names is a feature in that as well, along with Tempori and Chris and maybe one or two other people. Let me get back to it. This kind of reminds me of a time where I had to drive home from college after the sun went down. I stopped in the middle of the highway to take that middle lane too. It's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah, I love obstructing traffic for my liminal space images. I'm a hazard on the road. When I'm driving and there's a pretty sunset, I'm just like, you know what? I gotta take a photo. Also, Shookey, one more thing about movies: you don't have to watch this film, but a must-see film for students and whatnot is Eraserhead. I've talked about it with you. It's very surrealistic. You know, I did look into that, or at least I looked at it on Letterboxd, and I definitely will check that out probably the end of semester or so. I might submit an image or two cleaning up my room. Oh, that's nice. Make sure to clean your room. Made up a submission. Perfect. I'll make sure to watch all the film videos when they're released. They sound very interesting. I have a script that I wrote for. Mainly, I want to do this one now. It's the most recent essay I've written. Just because it's probably the best essay I think I've ever written for school. And I definitely am going to convert that into a script and, you know, make a video out of it. And, I have a lot of random essays, and so I have the content. It's just about the time, you know. I do work a real life job, and unfortunately, that kind of crushes a lot of the personal responsibilities I wish I could do. But once I graduate college at the end of the year, I won't have to go to class, and I won't have to drive 40 minutes to school twice a week, and that will definitely help increase the production rate of which I'm producing videos, because I'd love to just do that whenever I can. It's just I genuinely don't have the time, especially with things like homework. I'm having to write like multiple 1,000-word essays this semester, and it definitely is mentally taxing, and it leaves you not wanting to do anything. We should go ahead and just go to the next image though, because we've been on this one for a while. I'll switch up, and then we can continue this wonderful conversations we are all having. We just got another one. Nice. This one is Steph Cake, and then we got Moon after that. Oh, this is a classic. This kind of fits the thumbnail. I like this. I don't know. I'm jamming out to this music. What are we thinking of this one? Oops.
21, 39, 45.
Kind of looks like okay. This is quite an image because they have like a trash bag right here. It's pretty fascinating that they have these little cloth blinds to cover the windows. If I had to imagine, that could be like facing out into somebody else's house. Like I know that, so I live in an apartment building, and it's funny because I have neighbors below me, and when I walk, when I look at their windows, because they're on like the semi-ground floor, they're not on the ground floor, but they are on the ground floor at the same time because it's like built on a hill. You can like look directly into their house, and so what they do, rather than getting curtains, they just have cardboard just blocking out the windows. I don't know why they don't just invest in curtains, but to each their own. Anyways, I gotta still get caught up on these. Let's see. Hey Moon. That was the cat of many names. I kind of took a break from Liminal Space edits, so I haven't participated in any comps lately. Oh, that's okay. I haven't been doing comps as frequently. I used to do them like twice a month, or maybe even once a month, but now it's like bi-yearly. Oh! While I have you all here, at least a couple people, I'm thinking of doing another image analysis for my next video. You know, the series where I have like 15 videos where it's like PNGs and it's me like writing out a script. Would you all want to see another of those, or would you rather see another obscure Liminal Space video like the military base, or would you rather just see another video entirely? I just want to get a consensus of what people want to see on the channel. So 1 for the next video being a Liminal Space image analysis, 2 for it being just a random obscure Liminal Space, and then 3 if you just want to see something completely different, and then I can think of something. And full honesty as well, and full transparency, unfortunately I have not got much, no, I just haven't gotten any work done on the Half-Life video since I finished the game. But I did get a couple of the foundational writings done. So yeah, 1 if you want to see that, the episode 16, 2 if you'd rather see something else Liminal related, and 3 if you want to just see something completely else entirely. I just want to get a consensus for what people want to see. That would be much appreciated. Country backroads at night are a haven for liminal imagery too. Yeah, that's so true. That is so true. It's an absolute honor to have my music featured in the live stream. Of course, Titus, of course. Long overdue to feature you, my friend. I might start making video essay content. Oh, definitely. When I was in high school, I made it for English class, and honestly, I want to keep doing it. I love to hear that, and I think you really should. And we would all support you. I guarantee it. I'll be back in a little bit, Shookey. Let me make an edit, and you're gonna make an edit. Cool. I'd love to see that. Love to see that. What's up, Vinicom? How we doing? Also, gotta go for now. Yeah, all good, all good. Vina. On my break at work right now. Hey, that's way too nice to stop by on the break. Everyone wish Vinicom the best of luck for the rest of their work shift. That is rough, my friend, especially so early in the morning. Hey, that's mine. Oh yeah, cute core material. The college seems stressful. I graduated Ernie and just got my diploma in the mail too. Congratulations, SpectreByte. We got a graduate in the chat. That makes number 2 college graduate of people that I know in the community, because Tony Pro, believe it or not, actually has a master's degree. So very, very interesting. Very 2000s. I'm thinking Trauma Course, Stephen Hawking, Epstein Island count. Looks fitting for a Trauma Core edit. Perfectly weird core opportunity. I'm thinking Trauma Core. Oh gosh. And then the bye bye. Images of old childhood bedrooms have this sad feeling to them, honestly. I agree, and the trash can definitely adds to that sadness or melancholic experience or feeling. Oh god, what's Trauma Core? Trauma Core is weird core, but it's like distressing. Exactly, it's a good way of putting it. It's also like venting. Yeah, exactly. Traumaverse. We got 1 2 2 2 1 2. Okay. So stick with the obscure liminality is what I'm hearing. Sounds good. Municipal robotics? Unrelated, but how do you like Aphex Twins? I don't believe I know what that is. I'm quite okay with any content you make. I do like obscure spaces with a full analysis. Sounds good. Okay, we can do that next. And then we'll do this episode 16. yeah, cool. I'd love to hear what y'all want. So that's good to know. But I'll definitely do all three at you know. 1 2 2 1 2 unrelated. Oh yeah. I like when places have a history in the videos. I graduated from high school a few months ago. Tony has a master's degree. Yeah, it was a surprise to myself as well. What's up, Jew? Time course sounds exactly like what I was complaining about on the server. It's actually exactly that. Dude, you have to be kidding me. I mean, we were having a conversation and he said he had just graduated with his master's, and now he feels like he has like no purpose in life because like master's degrees are like soul sucking. So so I was, you know, that was definitely a surprise to say the least. But he wants to do a collab video, and so you can look forward to that in, you know, like 7 months. Oh! Wow, we got a really, really, really sick one from Moon here. I gotta put it through a converter really fast, but this is sick. Bro, what is going on in this music, bro? On my break, oh, my break's about to end. Bye bye. I've been working since 7, but I'm gonna be back on the stream at like 12. Okay, maybe we'll still be around. You know, we only usually go for like 2 hours, but honestly, I can push it to 3 if you want to come back and stop by. Just but if you don't, please don't take it personally. No hard feelings. What's going on, Ludo? How we doing? Chopped up vocal samples, very nice. I'm back with the milk. This feels like a still from a disaster movie. So Moon said that they took this while they were in North Carolina, which I can definitely get that, but this is crazy. The contrast is insane. What's going on with the light over here? It's so strange. It's like the sun is like bleeding through the clouds, and then it's like piercing through these objects. Everything is like super illuminated, but then there's like these deep storm clouds in the background. So, oh yeah, reminds me of an old watercolor painting I did when I was deep into my depression. LOL. This definitely seems like a watercolor depression painting. Sorry to hear that, though. I'm glad you're better now. Moon, are you okay? What happened? The sun was behind me in that photo. Ah, that makes sense as to why there's no shadows then, because it must have been pushing onto these objects. Nowhere Squared. Hello. It's so nice to have you here. Nowhere Squared left probably one of the nicest, no, not probably one of the nicest comments, just straight up one of the nicest comments ever on my channel, on one of my songs, the 5th song I have, the instrumental one where it's like a clip, you know, driving. That was just so sweet. So I just want to let you know, Nowhere Squared, that I did read that, and I do appreciate your existence. Is this photo edited? It looks like the sky looks darkened. Not surprisingly, it was legit. It definitely looks edited, but I'm not saying it is edited, if that makes sense. Like it looks like it was edited, but I you know, I'm not gonna claim it was. The image submitter is saying that it isn't. So nice for Photoshop. We want to take this into a software, just mess around with the colors, just for like a quick second. I was thinking of doing that for the first one, but it's, you definitely have images that evoke a sense of dread. I will say that at the least. It's cool because this stuff is more tone, you know, flat colors, so it gives us the opportunity to just straight up mess with the values. I just like messing around with the colors. There goes the first responders. And there goes some dick on a bike. Oh no, it's a fancy car. Wow, look how strong the blue values are in this image. They literally overpower the entire image. If I just drag the blues down, it just starts to become yellow. So I wonder what would happen in that case if we turned down the greens. Okay. And pull back the reds. Oh yeah, now we're getting a really deep blue photo. Oh, I gotta turn off the green, oops. Push up the red values and get some serious image contrasts here. Let me reset it here. Green. Pull that down on that side. Okay, so that's like a darker. No, it's about the same either way. Definitely pull it down, and then we'll go push these up. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm just messing around. Whoa, whoa! Look at that. Now it really kind of reads disaster. Oh, there we go. Whew. I like how we're getting green values from the sky. There we go, now it looks a bit more natural. And then let's just go ahead and do the light. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Storm's not coming, it's here. I like that. It was a heavy monsoon. Oh, wow. Not surprisingly legit, crazy monsoon. I've never seen this metal. Nice for Photoshop. Aw. Red sky, red sky, red sky. Feels like some vague shape should be descending from the clouds. That's scary. Pookie. What's up, Solo? Breaking Bad filter? Yeah. The red mist, red mist, red mist. Ooh, purple. The red mist is coming. We got a Titus image. This is the most recent thing I've made in Blender. Oh yeah, I saw this on the in the server this morning. I almost picked it as the thumbnail. You catch up on chat here. Kind of popular limo space with this suburb, a very dark apocalyptic sky. Reminds me of this. Just submitted an image, a bit different from most Liminal's image, but it's pretty cool. Purple is my favorite color. Orange, it's in hell now. I believe that was somewhere at Topsail Beach, North Carolina. Oh, it's missing is a shadow monster from Stranger Things living in the sky. Yeah, what's this called? The Mind Flinger? Or Emerald Isle. Ooh, green clouds are always a bad sign. I thought that was studio, honestly. You know, the fact that she made this in Blender is a testament. It looks like it's from Nicense E? I feel like I've heard of that. Yeah, I think this image provides a lot of ambiguity because it looks familiar, but obviously because it's like a created image, it doesn't come from any game, but it looks like it's like in a game, or it is from a game. Alpha version of an FPS or something, excuse me. You know what? With you saying that, I just for me, my association is I was trying to figure out. It was on the tip of my tongue. My association with this is like SCP Secret Lab, the multiplayer one where you can play as the SCPs and the D class and the scientists. I need a horror game about an unfinished FPS now. Maybe something about like a horror game. The guy had it in alpha, and then he like died during production or something, so the game was just like stuck in production. And the game either starts to like finish itself or break down as you get through it. Or maybe the person always wanted to like add a monster, but never did, and then the monster just kind of manifests. Indie surreal horror vibe. I need a horror game about an unfinished. Oh yeah, it's supposed to look like something you'd see in the game. Science-y. There you go, Ludo. Oh, look at that up really fast. I don't think I've heard of that before. Oh, interesting. Came out 10 years ago. It says games that are hostile towards the player. Is this just like an exploration game? Puzzle platform adventure. Cool. Might have to check that out. Maybe we play that on stream or something. It's got some serious stuff going on here. Literally came out like 10 years ago, February 13th, 2014. Pretty weird but interesting and otherworldly experience. My hat's off to you for creating this in Blender. I can't create anything in Blender. I have to make it in Roblox Studio and then manually transfer it over. So next we got uber epic creeper. This is a nice, simple image to break down. We were looking at a vertical phone photo, I'm assuming, unless they tilted their camera, but with that long resolution, I just kind of have to assume it's a phone, because most cameras aren't going to have a 1980 by 1920 by 1080, excuse me, resolution. A lot of visual weight on this side, a lot of information. It's very heavy. And then, I'm going to pull it over here so you can kind of see it. This side is just the one straight wall. And so it can kind of, it has a, whatever the term is, I don't know if it's contrast. Maybe it is contrast. Where the one side is very information heavy and the other side is very simple and there's not much for us to... Like, this is a nice resting point that kind of guides you down to this middle section. Let's see what y'all think. What are we saying? Ooh, a library. Yup. The music is crazy cool in that game. Oh, love ambient music. I don't know, you can transfer Studio into Blender. I need to check that out. Yeah, you just have to turn it into a model, and then you right click on it, and then you do export as an OBJ file, and then you can import the OBJ file into Why did I just like blank there? Wow, a liberal. I think we've all been to that library. I know. It's the yellowness, right? And the soundproof ceilings with the blocks. That's so funny. Looks like you could topple the shelves on someone. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe. Despite how heavy it may seem, it'd probably be not that hard to knock over. It feels like Ghostbusters. Oh, like the beginning of Ghostbusters 2. There's the first one where they're like running around in the library. Pretty sure it's the second one. Feels very claustrophobic. That's for certain. That's for certain. Yeah. Libraries, like my school's library, they have the open areas where you can study and like meet up with people, and then they actually have the physical library sections, and it feels very claustrophobic. There's like 0 windows. I guess because they're trying to protect the books from being like sun bleached or something. I have no idea. It just feels so scary because it's just bricks and books. To be fair though, it is a very old building. Level 0 got some books now. Yeah, it looks like a library for a college campus. Good stuff. Good stuff. Took these on a trip to the aquarium. Was really fun. Got an axolotl plush too. So yeah, enjoy the silence of the city. This has to be TV. It is. As soon as I read axolotl, I was like, this has to be TV. Love that. Oh, we got multiple. Okay, we can skim through them really quickly. Since we got multiple here. Titus, I'm very, very impressed with your music, by the way. I find myself nodding back and forth to it, you know? It's definitely, you have rhythm. Alright, this is our first one. Also, a horizontal, or sorry, vertical resolution. Looks like you just topple air that already. What's up, Dolly? The end. This is a cool image. It looks edited too. What the heck? Looks like Duluth. Because the bridge? Because Duluth has that bridge. I love it. I love how indistinguishable it is. 10 out of 10 would chill there. Heck yeah. I do like having the image here as well, because it does kind of provide a balance. The fog and reflection makes it look like the supports go down infinitely. Yeah, that exactly. If you look ever so closely, you can see the water right here. But if you don't, you know, zoom in, then it looks so obscure. Love that. I also like how you have this right here, because it really like draws your attention, which brings it up, and then you can kind of see the bridge here, which is right along the cityscape, and oh, it's just like it's really cool. They watch from the fog. The fog is coming. That's right. This goes kind of hard. Agreed. Very hard. Here's TV Pixel's second image. Must have been a foggy day when you were visiting the aquarium. Disappointed that I didn't get to see a picture of the axolotl plush, though. I was kind of looking forward to that. Server mods and the Shookster hanging out at the Foggy Bridge when? Whenever. Please. It's basically if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you? Subways in New York City are perfect liminal spaces. Yeah, but it would be tricky because there's definitely always going to be people there. Not that it can't be liminal because there's people. I think we're all past that point where we know that a liminal space image can be liminal if there's people in it. Definitely adds to it though if there's not. That's for certain. Oh, we just went over your image, Creeper. Yeah, we just went over your library image that you submitted. If you just want to like check that out later, go back or something. This is some like Left 4 Dead 2 music. This is cool though. I can imagine there being like an ocean right out here, but obviously you can't see it because of the fog. I imagine this is like a regional indicator, some type of state flag. Of course, it's blocked, which also adds to the ambiguity, but we do know that it takes place in America. Excuse me. I am loving the stream music. That's all Titus. That's all Titus. Oh jeez. There you go. If it was like 3 a.m., this music would be freaking me out. But it's 10:30, so. DC subway stations are super liminal. If you've ever been to one that's empty. I was just at the DC Metro on Thursday. Yeah, I just went into DC on Thursday. Oh, software.exe stopped responding. I love DC. It's quite the city. But that was foggy. Yeah, it seriously is foggy. The balcony shows the bridge view. Oh, okay. Cool. This music kind of sounds like the music from It Follows. Feels like a drill is... Feels like I'm getting a lobotomy. Also, I watched your response to me talking about making videos. I probably actually will. Please, please. Here's our next image. I like that you included the signs and the traffic lights here because it tells us that we're on the ground. Which, I mean, obviously we are because it's like such a high up image, but you know, we could be on another building, on the roof of another building, but here we are, you know, on the street, on the road. Shookey server Foggy Bridge meetup, that's right. Liminal in the sense of transitional subways get you to another. Oh, that's true. Yeah, from one place to another, the passing point, the transitional space. Exactly. That's true. Can't argue with that logic from a philosophical standpoint. Look at this building. Why are the balconies like this? It's got like some type of rooftop garden. Such a good photo. I love it. Silent Hill, but make it a big city. Feel like give me some Half-Life 2 asset vibes. Shook, I'm glad you're playing my album, Spectral Spaceman, because I don't think the album has gotten all that much attention. Yeah, let me see what song I'm on. Because we might have to switch over to another one coming up soon. Nope, we're on 13 out of 17, and this song is called Cobble. Oh, I see the Spectral Spaceman in the album cover. I'll find the axolotl plush. Hey, I'm not an architect, but those balconies don't look right. Right? That kind of makes me think, could dorm rooms be considered liminal sometimes since you're never there for too long? Maybe if you want the most. Definitely. Colleges in general. Balcony design is deeply unsettling for me and how uneven they are. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at Pixel's last image and then we'll go ahead and move on. This one has some color. Especially compared to the other ones. This is all like, you know, pale colors. We have red in that one, but it's still pale. This is like some greens and blues. And then this one is just very gray and washed. And then finally have some color with this one. Very nice. was saying something before? Oh yeah, DC. I took a very nice liminal space image, but unfortunately I can't show it because of like I just not that I would want to dox myself, because it's not like anyone's gonna like track me down, but I just don't think I'm actually like allowed to show the image, just because I was in like a restricted need access area. I don't know the logistics behind it. Well, a tiny bit of brightness just makes the rest so much more creepy. Yeah, it's kind of like putting you into a false sense of security. And once again, it's in cotton candy. What? Hey, who wants to go to the store? Cotton candy. This has to be one of those like for sale places, right? Where there's nothing actually there, but they just put like a bright and colorful thing to be like, come here. I really love the colors of it. The image itself has an unusual composition, not gonna lie, but I think it would kind of work to its benefit. Makes me think of a secret area in a game. Oh yeah, like finding an Easter egg. Better safe than sorry. You never know what people would do nowadays. Maybe if I had like 100,000 subs or something, but I don't like relatively, you know, for a YouTube channel to, you know, like mine. Let's just say I have 30,000. We have like 16 viewers right now. That's like 0.001% of the viewers. And the stream itself might get like 300 to 500 at most. But you're right. You're absolutely right. I just, you know, I don't really worry because the world is so massive. But for a particular location like that, I guess in that instance you would want to be careful, because, you know, then you know, people could figure out stuff, and if one person figures it out, then everyone figures it out, because they can say what they want. They could be like, oh, here's this and that. Sometimes I feel guilty when I'm doing like my reverse image searches, and I'm like, am I like exposing this person? But that's usually only with images that are popular. Exactly, it only takes one single mind. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, always be careful. That goes to anybody. I know there's some younglings back in the days when we had like hundreds of views on the live stream who would take a photo of their house and upload it, and then it's like, oh, here's me unintentionally showing hundreds of people this person's house. You know? A completely random thing, but if you ever want to play Backrooms games, this game on Steam called Within the Backrooms, and it feels like it has early PlayStation graphics and 90s graphics too. Sometimes I just yap. Digi with the 3D render. Wow, this is sick. I wish I could save it, but unfortunately it's, hold on, I can do it. It's just gonna take me a second. There's actually quite a lot going on in this image. This is some like video game music right here. Here we have it. I'm getting Toy Story from the wallpaper and the rendering itself, because these are like the clouds in Toy Story. I love this. This is awesome. I love how there's a knocked over stool and there's a pile of books. There's a little doll thing down here, which you wouldn't really notice unless you examine the image for a distinguishable amount of time. The popcorn ceiling texture, that's a nice attention to detail. I like that the walls don't have a trim, so it kind of, I don't know, it looks like it's like a video game skybox with like a grass texture, but obviously it's like a room. It's very camp, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like you can tell that like it was carefully curated with thought. What are we looking here? I really love the underground liminal space images. I like the floated Japanese subway walkthroughs. What did you think of a Liminal World Roblox game that I sent in the past live stream? I always loved those games. It's a lot of attention to detail. My only thing with Liminal Roblox games is I wish for such a medium as a video game and Roblox, I wish creators played with scale more, because you're in a video game, you know? They shouldn't be afraid to make these huge, massive, existential environments, but rather they just focus on smaller scale, intimate detail, small rooms, which has its own charm to it, for sure. I just wish that they kind of played around more with the fact that it's like, you're in a video game, you can create these massive, giant environments and really play on that feeling of you know, transition. But, I don't know. Some food for thought, you know, food for thought. Axolotl has been submitted, great. Yapping is good for the soul. It really is. I'm over here. I've just been streaming for 50 minutes, just nonstop, rapid firing, and I feel like my soul is being hugged by thorny vines of love from you all. I agree. Flooded liminal spaces feel so often weird and cool at the same time. I almost loved any and all water-based liminal space images. Yeah. You and Jew. Cat of many names. Have you played with in the back rooms? Holy shit, dude. It's the Truman Show clouds. It's Andy's room. I remember watching Float's image compilation videos and loving the hell of it. Oh, not Float as in 44 Float or Lil Mo Zesty, but Float as in the liminal space compository YouTuber. Def has Toy Story vibes. If I told you this was a test render image of Toy Story, I'd believe you. Yeah, that's just because of the Blender rendering. It definitely can give that Toy Story Eevee rendering. It feels like a background from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Planning to do a video on it. Love it so much. Wallpaper would be like good evening, good afternoon, and good night. And in case I don't see ya. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on it as well too. It's probably one of the best backroom games. We bestoweth upon you dopamine shook man. Poetry right there. Let me go ahead and pull up the plush. That's such a funny image. Is this real? Look at this. Why is the music so funny for this specific image? Bonus track of the album. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, that was it. That was it. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let me pull up another one from you. This one's called Lenny Lissicini Zessi? Am I pronouncing that right? We need more images like this, where it's like characters in the, like non-human characters in desolate environments. Yeah, because exactly, Little Cutie, it creates this contrast between the desolate nature and then you just have the cute character. It's a classic contrast. I'll send a better trip picture when I get the chance to serve it. No worries, no worries. I just wanted to share that really quickly before we go ahead and move on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 images left to go through, and then maybe if I'm feeling not tired, we can play some games. But you know, we'll see. See how I'm feeling. Next we got Ludo Crypt. Love to have Ludo in the stream, in the chat. They say I stopped for traffic in this image as well. And yeah, I can see that. We've got some reflections on the car here and over here. Look at these houses. This is like every suburban rich neighborhood in America, where you have big houses on flat areas, all stretched out with long driveways. Ooh, this is definitely a different vibe. I'll send a better. Oh yeah, we got that right. So a new one, excellent. I'll take it because you're looking at it. Yo, bro, you are the best man in the world, bro. You Atari so good. Thank you, David Cuck. OMG, imagine a weird children's book of a little axolotl discovering its foggy world. That would be cute. I would read that. There's your children's book idea, TV Pixel. OMFG, I love liminal suburban spaces. Yep. They are a classic. This one's awesome because it looks like it's taking place during the fall or winter, or maybe even right before spring. It's giving the beginning of a horror movie. Yeah. I'm just stunned by the scale of these houses. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Such a nice one. It gives me a vibe of a post-apocalyptic world. I love the noise that the camera presents. Finally, I can pass creative writing with that. There you go. The fog has spread. Looks like it's trash day. Unless that's just another one of these posts. Very cool though. Love this image. Thank you, Ludo, who claims that they also stopped traffic to take this picture. That's too funny. Probably one of the most visceral, scary liminal images I've come across thus far. And this is from the Doctor, Dr. Darkly. Whoa. There is so much texture going on in this photo. I'm pulling this one up. Oh, I can download it. Perfect. Always makes it my life easier when there's a download button. Y'all are gonna like this one for sure. This is right up Doctor's style. I know they like to draw natural disasters. Isn't it weird how older photo cameras seem to capture texture in such strong high resolutions? Like they feel like I could like reach out and touch them. If that makes sense. Whoa, we got some nice stuff coming up. Oh my gosh, why is it a web file always? I'm gonna just do my thing really fast and then we'll go ahead and I'll take a look at what y'all are saying. Ooh. Is that is a mailbox? Ah, okay. It's so nice to hang out and listen to you and read the people's thoughts. Yep. It's very, very rejuvenating to my spirit to know that, you know, the likewise individuals. Kopni Kafan gegen Kapitalismus. What? Is that Ayla or Solo? Who's this moderator? Average day in the Midwest. Funny thing is, I didn't even draw it. I just found it one day. Looks like the old Wizard of Oz. That's what I was thinking too. I was literally thinking this looks like something from the Wizard of Oz or something. Okay, it is Solo. I was so confused there for a moment. Ist sehr schön, ja. Ist mehr groß. Connie fights capitalism. Sehr klug, Connie. Wizard of Oz colorized real. What's up, Minty? Nice day. Nicest day in Oklahoma. I live there. Alright, next we've got this submission from Moon. Very highly rendered and textured image. We got a lot going on. I love the way they captured this. This apparently was captured in the dry cleaners. I love that we can see out this window and it's like it's like providing some purple light. There's an old TV over here. This dog statue for some reason. It's cursed as heck. The colors, the bright colors against the... Whoa, they got a GameCube? Sick. This old design. So did you take this or did you find this? Because it's so high quality, I can imagine you took this image. But at the same time, it's so obscure. Like this would be like, I would like present this in a photography exhibition. Like this is seriously some really good stuff. Excuse me. I need to stop coming here with my school account. The letter flooring is burning my eyes. I love it. I took all the images I posted. This is a seriously like one of the best liminal space, not even liminal space image. This is just seriously one of the best like digital photography photos I have ever seen, like period. This is one of those images that makes me want to go out and take images. That's how good this image is. No exaggeration. No smoke in the face. What the dog doing? This unlocked an ancient memory. My mom used to work in an office with the kid area. I was too old to play with the kid stuff, but too young to do the stuff outside by myself. Yeah, this is giving that like you're left in a certain area for a long time, and so you have to go and just hang out in the kids area, but you're not like a kid anymore. Yeah, seriously, this actually makes me want to go out and do photography. Maybe even with my actual camera instead of my phone, because I haven't done that in... it makes me sad the more I think about it. Actually, let me check. I haven't done that in a couple months. With my camera, anyway. I just remember sitting on the floor and watching the Tom and Jerry race movie. I know what you're talking about. Let's see. Last time I went out and did photography was August of 2023, and then I took those photos and made it into a video. And before that was... Besides being for school, maybe February of last year. So literally like a year. And the only reason I did that random video was because it was a night of bad decisions and unfortunate consequences, and it was like 12 a.m. or maybe 1 a.m. and I went out and just went hard. Now you've got plans for today/tonight. Yeah. If I didn't already have catching up on my homework, unfortunately. But we'll see. Unfortunately, it's a bit too cold. It's like 20 degrees over here, so we'll see. We'll see. It's definitely a food for thought. Definitely, we can, maybe I can go out and do that at some point. Oh my god, it finally hit me. I don't know if it's just because this image with the music, Jesus, this is too tragic. It feels like, yeah, a dentist's office. I got that as well. That being said, my nephew, it looks like my nephew's in this image. Say hi to my analog brother and fellas. Okay, now I gotta go and take limo space images sometime. So honestly, it would fit as a background mention screen for a horror game. Background menu screen. Good stuff, good stuff. Our next image is this one, also from Moon. Complete different vibe. This reads more to me like background for a horror game. Like, why does this image look like it's underwater? And this is like some flooded, sunken infrastructure. Es gibt kein schlechten Wetter, nur schlecht Kleidung. There is no bad weather, just bad clothing. Wow, I like that. Es gibt kein schlechtes Wetter, nur schlechte Kleidung. Yeah, Kleidung, clothing. I knew that word. Es gibt keine schlechten Wetter. I love that there's so many phrases in German that means certain things. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know how to say that one phrase. It's like German is a difficult language. It's like spielen, Deutsche spielen, die spielen. If you know what I'm trying to say. Deutsche spielen. Speaking German is difficult. It's like Deutsche spielen, die spielen or something. Question: are these images still from the past? These are from I mean, I don't know if you mean like when they're taken. I posted this one on Reddit and people thought it was a GameCube render. That's so funny. I don't know why they would think that, because clearly the textures here are too high of quality. Maybe with like this stuff. I don't know. I can see how they might think that because it looks flat. Deutsche Sprecher schwere Sprache. Deutsche Sprecher schwere Sprache. My gosh. Shookey. German mention. I actually went to Frankfurt last year. I remember telling Drew about that. Pretty good pronunciation, thank you. It's my butcherized American German, English German. You know how they have like broken Spanish, broken English? It's my broken German. I should take some pictures of my city subway sometimes. They'd make perfect liminal images, though I have to pick stations far away from my home. LOL, definitely. Or you can just tell us that they're far away from your home and we'll believe you. It's like reverse psychology. This way the people will stay away from that place if they're trying to track you down. What am I even saying? Welches Frankfurt? Which Frankfurt? Frankfurt, Germany. First time out of the country, actually. OMG, the nostalgia's hitting me so bad, but this one, blackout memories where I would get bored, I would walk around in the middle of the night. I wish I lived near the ocean, but at the same time, beach towns are expensive and dangerous. Which Frankfurt are there? Oh, thank you for clarifying. I guess the main. I love this tangent we're having about Europe. Go ahead and head up to the next submission here from Computy. This is an edit that they submitted. Some of you might recognize this image. I certainly do. What we're looking at here is some type of indoor mini golf. The normal image is a lot darker than this. Let me pull up that just for a comparison. Mini golf liminal space image. I like this though because it looks like it's one of those fluorescent indoor mini golfing places. So we can compare here. You can also pull out a lot more. We can extract a lot more details from this image just because of the contrast and the brightness. The main Frankfurt. Beachfront properties are still amazing till you encounter your first waterspout or hurricane. I'm at the beach right now. Love that. Nice edit. I've seen this place in my dreams, I swear. Yep, that image is from the Burnsville Mall. I was there and took that image a while back. No way! I was like wondering. I was like, these things don't line up. And clearly it's not a cropping job, so how is this possible? Wow! What? You are near or took an image of genuinely one of the most iconic liminal space images? That is awesome. I can't say I've ever done anything remotely similar. So, good for you, Computy. That's seriously cool. If I was one of those million subscriber YouTubers, I would definitely do a video where I track down liminal spaces, and at least in America, because it would get a bit too pricey if I was to go around the world. Maybe if it was like a 10 million subscribed channel, but I would do something where I go to different iconic liminal spaces, even if they were like demolished or something, and take a picture to try to like line it up perfectly for like a modern resolution or something. You've always wanted to go to a dark mini golf? They're fun. Yeah, they are black lights. I suppose so anyway, because of how the image is illuminated, and then this image has them off. That's so cool, Computy. Exactly. He found it. Exactly. Yeah, you can link a Discord post. That's what TV did and what Torma did. We've got a celebrity on our hands. Exactly. What's up, Joseph? That wise guy. I don't understand Binks because she'll aggressively bunny kick and scratch herself. You know when like animals, scratch themselves with their back leg, and then she'll start licking her paws. And it's like all that fur that you just scratched off, you're just gonna get it in your mouth. She knows I'm talking about her because she's looking at me right now. We got a celebrity on our hands. Exactly. Thank you, Computy. This has been quite the interesting tangent. Next, we got this image from Steph Cake that they found online. It's like one of those traditional diners, or Taco Bell, because for some reason Taco Bells look like that. In fact, isn't this the Taco Bell logo? Bring back Taco Bells that look like this. Could be wrong though. Could just be a diner. Love this image though. Well, I didn't exactly take it to look like the original image, but I never took the newer image and found the location on an accident here. But I'm happy I found the location. Like I took a brighter image, but not the original. No. You don't have to line it up to the original image. I just love seeing different shots or different views, and in this we get basically a different view. She's like, why are you exposing me like that? Uh-huh. Basically. Trans diner. Those Taco Bells are so cool. Oh, I remember when all the fast food restaurants looked like that. Why does it look like the LGBTQ-esque? Definitely the soft neon pastel colors with, you know, the pink and the white and the blue. That's so funny. The trans diner. We're pulling up to the trans diner. They look like they're in a cruise ship or a spaceship or something. The trans Taco Bell, of course. That really reminds me of a YouTuber, Hideki, who went to a Taco Bell just like this. If I had a dinner, if I had a diner, I'd style it just like that. We need to bring back this retro style of restaurants. Taco Trans Bell. They put HRT in the burgers. Found something after. Oh, I took these images and used them into main previous Shookey submissions. Yeah, I recognize these. Looks like it's from the Halloween submission. I'm pulling up Torma's image. I'm reading out their message. What is this, number 14? Okay. These look like they're all album covers, only because it's square resolution, as we will see in 3, 2, 1. I'm curious as to what's going on. Oop, this is the wrong one. There we go. It's purple. Just downloading some images and then we'll get into this compilation. Alright. What do we think? Modern interior design is god-awful. This was pretty much the last gap of deliberately interesting public spaces. I like that. Deliberately interesting public spaces. Yeah, nowadays, stuff is just bland and boring and... I don't know. Style will probably come back someday. Images like these just make me miss the early 2000s even more. I have a feeling that these tacos are even pastel in color. First grab some food at the Trans Diner and then off to drink some beers at the Foggy Bridge. Or juice, yep. This is the plan for our server meetup? I think so. I think those are solid plans. Start off with some tacos at the Trans Diner, grab some drinks on the Foggy Bridge, and then after a couple of kickbacks, we go and we do some photography. Do you think? I don't. I took his picture in the park. The axolotl plush is integral. I had to walk through there. I'm sorry. I had to take another phone call. No worries. The sun vanished sort of vibe. True. This is the sun now. You can go through a tour of the military base we talked about. It feels very familiar. I used it previously. Screw modern minimalism. I want colors and fun shapes. Yes. Yes, indeed. Here's a continuation of the park, I imagine. This image looks like it's something taken from some horror dating sim, but removing the UI. Why is that so accurate? As usual, I didn't see this event. What's up, Tony? We were talking about you earlier. I love how indistinguishable this image is. Like, it's, you just see the forms in the background, or these like light shapes, and then it's just the long paths, and it's kind of hard to tell how far away it is. But with the scale, it kind of, it makes you know, it makes you see and understand that it's far. At approximately what timestamp? No idea. Siren Head dating sim. The Trevor Henderson dating simulator, essentially. I would play that. The park is known for late night theft. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I had to walk through that. Here's our last image. Now we're making out some more park shapes. We got these concrete park benches. Nice spot for stealth camping. Apparently you'll get robbed if you do that, so. The light feels like characters in the image. Yep, exactly. How many minutes after the live stream began? I have no idea. It was when Vinicom was here. Not that that helps. You're just gonna have to watch the entire live stream, Tony. I don't know. Was that the end of that album? Yes, indeed it was. All right, next we're listening to Euclid. See, this one's looking kind of short. We'll do the most recent one. Actually, we'll do N15 Satellite Communications Array, because I know there's some longer songs on this. Thank you, Torma, for the images. Next, we're pulling up another Uber Creeper Epic. Uber Epic Creeper. Going with our themes again of that. There's neon colors. These are not soft neon colors though. These are more in your face, bright neon colors. Mimicom. It looks like you see something come out in between the trees. Yeah, it's such a, it's perfect for introducing a, it's the perfect image to put like a scary creature. Ah, the malls of my youth. They don't make malls like this anymore, that's for certain. I actually I used to work at a place that used to have a lot of neon lights like this, and I asked the manager at the time, I was like, so why did they get rid of them? Like, what was the practical reason, apart from it just being like outdated design? And they said that neon lights are actually really, really expensive. Very Soundcore, yes. Soundcore. Neong. Reminds me of the Backrooms level You Win. I think that's what it's called. We need to bring this back. It feels overwhelming at first. They don't know where my eyes don't know where they want to go or what to follow. I agree. That's why honestly I have not been looking at it. I've just been looking at chat because there's just so much going on. There's these little mirror reflections things that break up the lights, and then there's more reflections here, and then like. And then, is this more lights up here, or is this just a mirror tile ceiling? It's crazy. And then there's an elevator that goes down. You see the Adidas logo? Yeah, it does look like the Adidas logo. They're super expensive, especially to repair. Hmm. Maybe we don't bring this one back. Maybe we don't bring this one back. Although there was a sub place that I used to go to that had neon lights, and I thought that was really cool. Yeah, and they can be health hazards too, right? If they're not like installed properly, it's like they can almost like cause cancer or something. Maybe. I don't know the logistics behind that. Maybe it's like the fluid in them. Maybe a little less lights, but I'd be happy to bring it back. Yeah. At least not this much. This is a bit maximalist in design. Next we have an image that is strikingly different to this one. Also submitted by Uber Epic Creeper. Quite the contrast to the previous one. Quite the opposite. Reminds me of right before you enter Ethereal Jail in Dark Souls 3, right, where you the level when you're entering to fight Yorm, or the entrance to Pontiff to get into the actual castle area. Man, I should play Dark Souls 3 again. What song is this? This is the first song. It's called Ashen City Glow. It looks like Silent Hill if it was at night. It's funny because the front of the image is super highly textured and then the back of the image is blurry, probably because of the focal length, and it almost looks like it's from a video game, but this is definitely an image. Super similar, but similarly overwhelming. Yeah, I agree, but mostly sucking into the deteriorating. Disorienting. I never really realized me, Ayla, and Sohn really embody three vaporwaves. Ayla mostly being the classic vaporwave, Sohn being the cyberpunk, and mine being mostly Outrun. I like that. I like that. I love the categorization. It's almost like a temple. Yeah, the structure, it is very temple-like. Resident Evil title screen vibes. Forgot the name of that one. Happens sometimes. Makes me think of exploring an ancient temple. Yeah, there you go. Cool. All right. Go ahead and move on. Do I have the other ones downloaded? No, because this was a Discord file. Oh, no, wait. No, wait. Do I? No, I don't. Okay. This is Minty's. Very small resolution. Said, my first Liminal post in Shookey's Discord, recreated in pixel art, a project I did when I noticed Shookey looking back at old submissions. The post also showcases some notes, discovering slowly how and what quantifies as a liminal space image, even though I just captured this image in Google Earth, but now added a personal touch by drawing it in pixel art. Cool. Very sick. I can't imagine how long this must have taken. I guess there's pixel art brushes. Oh, okay, and then they have the image itself. Couldn't paste the original post, so here it is. Pull that up really quick. We can compare. So here's the original. Here's the drawing. And we can actually see that this is a drawing due to the differences. Very, very cool. Some of the most unique pixel art I've definitely encountered. Would join this cult. Very cool. LS Dream Emulator vibes. This image is really pretty. Looks like it's posterized. The pixel art does capture the depth really well. What's is with the place? It looks like it is in China. Is that Chinese? I think that's Korean. I could be wrong though. Could be wrong entirely. Let's take a closer look here. That almost looks like it's Japanese. Maybe it is China. Japan, actually. Oh, okay, yeah. I recognized it because there's different forms of symbols. Japan has like multiple... No, it is Korea, sorry. Oh, okay. That's Korea, isn't it? Makes sense. Makes sense. Very cool. All right. Well, that's 20 unique submissions that we've gone through. Jabria, thank you, Solo. Oh, I'm glad I didn't stop it, because we got one last submission here that just came in. This is good timing. I was just about to wind things down. So we go ahead and take a look at this. This is from Ludocrypt. They just made this on stream right now, funny enough. And this is like the perfect embodiment of the images we've been looking at on the stream. It's got a 3D render to match those ones. It's created, it's artistically made, and it captures that existential embodiment that we've been or existential feelings that we've been kind of discussing and talking about, and you know, the foggy nature and the large open gloomy skies. So this is very nice. They made this today during the stream. I'm so glad I waited out. I waited it out. What are we thinking of Ludo's wonderful image here, though? Very cool submissions. I don't know if those countries would appreciate that. So, oh yeah, oh the history. Oh, we'll just backtrack that one, right? We'll backtrack that one. Feels like a render from an old horror game, like the original Alone in the Dark. It looks like the house from Game Granny. I've definitely seen this place in dreams before. Reminds me of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Looks great. My favorite aspect of this is the image in the background, which is intertwined as there's this pole cutting through. I have to ask Ludo, if you're still here, is this made with an HDR skybox, or is that just an image texture in the background, or is it just a regular skybox? Because to me it looks like HDR shading skybox, because of the light coming in from the window. This would make for a great image for an edit comp. It would. It is technically a skybox, but the image is just a super contrasted forest. Okay, cool, but not like a high definition one where the light kind of you know, it takes from the light. Very nice, very nice. This is cool. You should do something with this, like put it on Twitter or something. It should be shared, is what I mean. I like that there should be a staircase here, but instead we just kind of have this pit void and that there's a shadow cast on it to emphasize that. It's very nice touch. I also like the shapes and the architectural design of the house. itself. It's scaring me. It's like I imagine something would be hiding right here. Got some floor reflections here as well. A lot of details. You know, placing these fences takes a long time. Or barriers or rails, guardrails. Alright. Well, this is a good one to end on. 21 unique submissions, some of which contain multiple series of photos. Thank you all for today's stream. This has been wonderful. Boblox house. Yeah, I like how I keep putting Roblox in the stream titles, and then we just never actually end up playing Roblox. Maybe next couple of weeks or so we can play Roblox or something. Maybe I gotta get back into the game streams, and we have to do Undertale because I've never played Undertale before, and that was the next voted game. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you all for coming out. It's Blender, I imagine, because Ludo she usually does stuff in Blender. W stream per usual. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you all for making it a W stream. It could not have been a W stream without you all. So I appreciate all of you being here, all of you participating, all of you submitting images, all of you commenting, even if you have just been here sitting in silence. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for showing your support. If you're across the world in Europe or Asia, I hope you can get some sleep at this very late time. If you are on the East Coast like myself, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the... Oh, Cinema 4D? Wow, I've been so wrong. That's crazy. That's even more of a high skill ceiling. If you're on the West Coast, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the morning. And if you're anywhere else in the world, you know, Australia, Antarctica, Africa, South America, I also wish you a wonderful rest of the day, whatever time of day that might be. Solo? 420 Blaze It? Thank you. That's way too nice. That's seriously way too nice. Thank you, Connie. Fights Capitalism. I kind of want to wait for that to pop up on stream. It takes a couple of maybe like a minute or two. 420 Blaze It. Oh my gosh, Solo. Thank you for the hearts as well. I'm getting some hearts. We'll pull up this last submission while we're waiting for that notification. We just got another one from Minty. You said this is from Chinatown? Might as well share my favorite image I've submitted. This is from Chinatown. One of my rare physical in the area. So, is this like, which, if you don't mind sharing what Chinatown, there it is! Donated 420 through Super Chat. Blaze it. Great. Now that's forever immortalized into this live stream and to the Shookey channel as a whole. But yeah. Great hangout, Shook. See you next. See you when I see you. Thank you, Nowhere Squared. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. I was just wondering because there's so many Chinatowns. There's Chinatown Gallery Place. There's Chinatown in San Francisco. There's Chinatown in New York. I imagine San Francisco because that's usually what people are talking about when they refer to Chinatown. But if you don't want to share, that's perfectly cool. I'm just naturally curious. But yeah, like I said, we'll go ahead and end it out here. It's been going for just under 2 hours, and it's been very nice. Thank you, Titus, Ikiri Industries, for letting me stream their music. Really appreciate that as always. Blaze it. Can't wait for a Bobuck stream. Yep, that's definitely coming. I have to stop putting it in the titles if we're not gonna play it. But it's Chinatown in Asia, Philippines. Very cool. Very cool. I was wondering if it was like in a different country or something. Very awesome. I love that. Fun hangout. Thank you, Torma. All right. Enough dilly-dallying. I'll go ahead and call it. Coops just came by. What's up, Coops? Unlucky. We're actually just finishing it up here. But it was nice to see you for the split second. Thanks for making your presence known. It's always wonderful when we get a visit from the Liminal Master himself. But yeah, there's not much else to say. we even got our little bonus submission here at the end, 2 of them even. So I'll just I'll stop beating around the bush and we can go ahead and call it. And thank you all again for coming out. Appreciate you all. Chinatown, CN, Connecticut? Chinatown, China? Anyways. Quick Coop jump scare. That's right. Thank you all for coming out. I feel like I'm a broken record at this point. I've been trying to, you know, it's been nice. I really appreciate all you. New videos coming out soon. I know I haven't dropped something in over a week, but I'm glad I could have at least gotten the stream. Thank you all for coming out. Stream next Saturday, same time as always. So I hope to see you there. Some of you are just been here every single week for almost like 2 months straight. So I really can't thank you enough for your undying support. It really, 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 really means the world to me. You know, it makes me think that you know my hard work is worth something. So yes, exactly, Jude. Thank you. Lots of love to everyone. Lots of love to you all. I'm wishing you the best. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your day. Imagine Image just submits a jump scare, no context. He is the jump scarer. Anyways, it's been nice. Thank y'all for coming out. And enjoy the rest of your day or night, whatever it may be. Bye bye.